What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Thursday, May 16th. In today's video, we are going to talk about Dog Go to the Moon token. Now, why are we talking about this specific token again today? Well, I want to share with you this amazing chart that was created by one of these users that has been following runes ever since the inception and launch of runes. You'll see how Dog Go to the Moon has performed against its native sisters and brothers within the rune ecosystem. This will help you understand why Dog Go to the Moon, also known as the Dog Rune token, is one of the best performing assets within its ecosystem. Also, I'm going to share with you why runes right now is being in the spotlight of many different exchanges. And then we're going to look in the charting and analysis. And at the very end of the video, I'm going to share with you this amazing quote from CoinDesk that shares with you that right now we are very early on in runes, and that buying right now is just the beginning, and you're getting in way ahead than most retail investors. So with that said, before we begin, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page. And most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email. So please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. So let's go ahead and go into the market of Dog Go to the Moon. As of right now, we have a market cap at around 227 million. Now, it's actually been competing with Pups, aka Pups World Peace. These two have been fighting for the #1 market cap as of right now in terms of meme coins. So right now, I just want to share with you one thing, is that yesterday we saw a huge green candlestick for most of these rune coins. Now, what's interesting is that Dog had most trades. So we have 728 trades just as of yesterday, and that was really big. And just to go to show you, the community is very engaging in this. The community is all about this token. Now, this is the chart that I want to show you that shows you Dog Go to the Moon is outperforming any of these other native rune sisters within the rune ecosystem ever since the launch of this. And this is amazing. Make sure to follow and like this post that Neil has provided for us. This is an amazing chart. But yes, as you can see, Dog Go to the Moon is literally going to the moon. Now, let's go and go into who's paying attention to runes, because OKX has noted in the first few weeks since launch, they've experienced over 1,000 Bitcoin trading volume, over 100,000 number of transaction, and over 57,000 cumulative number of pending orders. This is crazy. Now, keep in mind, OKX does not list this specific rune ecosystem in terms of its official marketplace. It's only associated with OKX wallets. So this is just going to show you that OKX is seeing the potential here. And sooner or later, I think because they are the 4th largest exchange in the world, they're going to list these runes very soon. Next up, we have Matthew, VP of Growth at Kraken FX. Again, one of the largest exchanges in the world, that predicts that there will be more than 1 billion fully diluted value in Bitcoin rune tokens by the end of this year. And when Leonidas, the founder, replied, "Dog on Kraken FX has a nice ring to it," the founder said this staring at me every day in my living room as a reminder. And that is regarding the runestone Ordinal, which was airdropped for free for anybody who owned 3 or more Ordinals in their wallets. And if you had one of these, you were airdropped 889,000 dog tokens. So right now, Kraken FX is paying attention to this. Magic Eden as well is sooner or later going to provide a live swap. Now, if you don't know, they've created an amazing document to allow you to understand that runes are here to stay, how you should know everything about runes. The reason I'm paying attention to this is because if you go back over here, there is a swap link. The reason that swap link is important is because I predict that this is going to allow us to swap our rune tokens in exchange for either BTC or maybe other different currencies that are not on Bitcoin. But regardless, this is going to be a game changer. And as of right now, we do know that Magic Eden is the #1 marketplace for runes because the UI and UX is very easy for people to use. Now, on this website called Jenny Data, you'll understand some of the analytics around how many tokens these whales own. So some of these are like the top wallets. It will allow you to understand if these people are hodling, selling, or buying more. So make sure to pay attention to these wallets because they are the ones that ultimately are very bullish on this coin, or maybe are manipulating the price, or maybe just hodling for dear life so they can reap profits later, because selling right now at a loss would not make any sense to them. Now let's go ahead and go into the charting and analysis. This is what we're seeing. So right now we are still well above the support level. We did go below it, but we rejected it and headed straight up in this sharp green candlestick right here. So right now people are accumulating. But right now we need to get above this red line. This is the EMA ribbon, or aka the EMA cross. This is the 200-day and 50-day moving average. It's really important that we end up crossing this red line, because that will be a confirmation that we're going to be going into a next bullish trend. We just don't know how long that will be, but we haven't seen it ever since the coin launched. So right now we're hopefully going to get that confirmation. All I'm seeing right now is that this is accumulation phase, in my opinion. But right now, this is the best place to buy, not financial advice. This is just what I think is personally where people tend to buy the fear: when there's blood in the water, when there's blood in the streets, when there's blood in the market. That's typically how traders tend to trade these specific things. They never buy when it's an all-time high. They typically sell. Now, if we look at the overall top meme coins in market capitalization, we can see that right now we're seeing that Dog Go to the Moon is still hovering right around here. So it's fighting to get back into the 300+ million, and then hopefully sooner or later the $1 billion market cap. Now, I promised you at the very beginning of the video that I was going to share with you a quote from CoinDesk. Now, this article was published and it said one thing: runes are yet to be validated in the form of listings on major exchanges, trading largely on niche collectible platforms. Now, what they're talking about is they're talking about Magic Eden and very specific things like Unisat, which are websites where you can actually buy these rune tokens. The reason I talk about this article is because this article from CoinDesk says runes frenzy fades, basically saying that the amount of transactions, the amount of interest is kind of fading away. But that's because there was a lot of hype in the very beginning. Obviously, there's going to be less etching, meaning inscribing things or putting things on chain with these rune tokens, and there's less minting. So that many people are minting or getting new mints of new meme coins within Rune. But there's a reason for that. The reason is because there has not been any of these exchanges such as OKX, Binance, Bybit, Kraken just yet that have implemented runes into their marketplace. But when that time comes, which it will come, it will be a massive charge of interest, because you can only buy runes with Bitcoin. And Bitcoin right now has a $1.2 trillion market cap compared to Ethereum that has a $350 billion market cap. So you can imagine that a lot of that money could possibly flow into the runes ecosystem. But also it will pump the whole entire ecosystem within runes. It's not just Dog Go to the Moon. So this is just the very beginning. We're very early on, and this is why it's really important to pay attention to like our channel, subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on a timely manner, and join our Patreon page to receive all of our alpha calls and trades regarding Dog Go to the Moon to stay up to date in a timely manner. Until then, see you guys girls next time.